How to not give a shit. I'm making this video before I showered, before I prepared myself, and the reason why I'm doing this is that I noticed that my expectations for what I want to share are way too high. And the reason why is not that I want to provide something that's good, but that I'm afraid of people's criticism and that I'm afraid of rejection. And what I've noticed is that by really kind of making fun or laughing at yourself before other people even do it, and by ridiculizing yourself before even people can do it, you just let go a lot more easily of what people think. Like right now, I didn't shower, I didn't do anything, and I would never had done this normally. And the reason I'm doing this for the first time in my life, it's not even that scary anymore, but I was like, why the hell should I be afraid of doing this? This is so stupid. So now I'm doing it, and I'm actually quite disappointed because I'm not even that afraid of it. But the thing is, the thing that's really useful is to really face your fear and just crush yourself before other people can do it, and lower the expectations so much that actually there's just nothing anymore to say. I mean, if you do this and you look like shit in the morning, then people can even criticize you and you don't care because you've had the balls to do something that most people don't, and you just know that everything they want to criticize they can, and they would actually be right, but that's not the point. You didn't try to hide the things. You just you just did the things, whatever it takes. So this is a good one, to stop trying to polish yourself and to make people who you don't like necessarily agree with, like to make them agree with you or whatever. And this is something that I'm starting to notice in my life, and that's quite useful. It's just like to lower the standards so much that and then you notice that nothing happens actually, and you can do that for yourself, not for other people, not for anyone. Do it for you. Do just like whatever feels good in the moment, and then you see that nothing happens, and even if something happens, you know that you can do it again, and that you're actually you won't feel as hurt by things because you don't try to hide yourself anymore, and this feels really good. So there's that on how to not give a shit. So you have to lower the expectations, make fun of yourself before other people can, and notice that you're not a diva, you're not a god, you're just as pathetic as everyone you might judge actually. And this is something that I've noticed also, it's that I'm actually quite pathetic sometimes, and I try to make excuses or to rationalize why I do certain things that are so strange. And for example, sometimes I might not be be a little cold with my parents because I don't know. And then I rationalize and I say it's because of this, it's because of that. But no, it's fucking pathetic to do that because my parents, like, they raised me, they did everything for me, and there's absolutely no reason to not give them the love back. And so in certain moments, I just try to see how certain things that I do are just really, really pathetic. And it's just funny because it's not me anyways. I want to love people. I want to be honest and be truthful. I know that I want to do all of this, and the reason why I don't is that I'm scared. So it's not even like it's not even something that bad to be like, it's not bad to be flawed and to do bad things, but at least try to recognize when it happens that it's just, you're just like this ridiculous puppet sometimes that does ridiculous things. And when you see that and you laugh at yourself for that, that you're ridiculous. I mean, and I think everyone is. We act like we are so important. We act like we have so much uh, to defend, but there's nothing to defend, and there's actually, you're not that important either. There's nothing that's that important on the earth. There's people dying every day. There's people having terrible illnesses every day. And then you think that something is important just because you say so, just because you've not like received your Amazon package on time, and then you complain. But when you it's all right to complain, no problem, but it's just that when you see that it's actually quite funny to be like that character and all, it also helps to let go of who you think you are and that social mask you want to maintain. And then you feel a little bit freer, and you can do like you can do whatever you want. You can just be ridiculous. You can talk with your accent, and you can talk like shit and make mistakes in English. And yeah, it feels good.